Hello, everybody. 'Tis I, the retro diabetic. How are we? Good, I hope. As you can see, possibly, hopefully, you watched the last video. Some people gave me some pointers. Essentially, I was too far away from the camera. So what's the point in having one? And nobody could see her Madge, who's up here to my right, watching over me, making sure I'm not getting too much trouble. Oh, sorry. A lot of people must have assumed that I was out of my mind, as I kept referring to her, her late Madge and her late Majesty, without anyone being able to see her in all her glory. So, yeah, there she is. Well, an absolute treat for you this evening. This a bad boy, this. Seriously. A real thumper. Is a little game called Rio World Smashball. Oh, it's a beauty. Essentially developed by A-Pink in 93. I think it came out 93. It was Tomcat Systems, whoever Tomcat is. It was based on a 1987 cancelled Namco arcade game called Steranian, I believe. And I think just kind of polished up and released on the Super Famicom, as I don't think it got a Super Nintendo release. So it was like Japan only, but in polishing it up, they gave it a Hello Kitty makeover. So Hello Kitty is in this, but as a non-playable character, as a kind of like umpire, if you like. It's a belter. I love it. I've seen money change hands over this game. I've seen grown men fall out over this game. You'll see why. It's essentially table tennis, or like a vertical pong, if you like. It's extremely simple 2-button game. It does have a strange power-up system. Obviously the idea is take the other player's blocks, hit the disc into the goal area. Oh, get in, you beaut. What do you reckon, her Madge? Yeah, I'm doing her proud. It's so strange that Namco go on from this to develop like Tekken, essentially. I mean, I'm not saying the same people were involved, but it's not so many years later that Tekken arrives. Oh, as you can see, the power up that my opponent got there took away all of my blocks apart from the power up block. Ideally, I'd like to show some of the different courts you can play on, because they get mad after a while. A lot of fun, loads of blocks, like different angles and things. It's an awesome game. It's just fantastic. Here we go. I'm not sure how different this will be, but it's very difficult to sort of tell you anything about this game. So purely because it wasn't released over here. So the only exposure I had to it was, I think a friend of mine had it way later. You know, by the point that, stitch myself up. But yeah, you know, when the PlayStation was all the rage and Super Nintendos were going dirt cheap and you could buy cartridge converters and whatnot, which was a great time. It was so interesting. And my brother had a Japanese Mega Drive, and I mean, you'd spend like 40 or 50 quid buying like a cartridge converter so that you could play imports, and it turns out that it's just 2 plastic tabs in the cartridge slot. Just take the lid off and put the cartridge in. Oh, come on. It brings me so much joy. It's the kind of game that people look at and go, why are you playing that fucking nonsense? And then you put the controller in their hand and like all bets are off. Oh, it's another blinding victory. The multilingual amongst you may have realised by now that this is the French language version of the game. And I'd love to be able to tell you why, but it seems that the only version that's available is that French language one. Oh, I'm killing it. I'm on a hot streak. I can't believe I'm... Oh, it's been a while. Oh, without even trying. What a peach. Oh, wow. Her Madge, I must be making her proud. What do you reckon? Oh, Court 4. Awesome stuff. See, it gets like crazy. Like, there's nowhere to go. I mean, also, there's no rule dictating that I can't cross past my opponent. Oh, he's powered up. Ah, look at this. I'm unstoppable. Well, like I said in the Metal Slug 4 video, I just want to play interesting games for you, like stuff you may not have heard of, stuff you've heard of but not seen in a while, or things that just interest me. Like, I don't always want to play. I mean, think about like the state of gaming right now, and just how like tiresome a lot of it is. Like, oh, here's an open world with nothing to do in it. Oh, great. Like, whatever happened to just focused gameplay? I think somewhere along the line, a lot of people kind of lost the idea of having fun while playing a game. Nowadays, it's like, and I'm not criticising it, I love it as much as the next guy, but just, I don't always want to jump online and do my dailies or grind out my weeklies, or it just, that's work, that's a job. I'd much rather just play something stupid for an hour. Cool. I think, really, that's a lot of the reason the indie games do so well. Like the shorter, more focused, kind of pieces of entertainment rather than like something hugely like dependent on your time. One of my favourite games ever is The Last of Us 2. I thought it was an astonishing piece of work, like technically, gameplay-wise, story, everything. But I don't want everything to be that. Oh, come on, Shocking behaviour. Yes. It's beautiful. It's wonderful. Oh, what a peach. Squeezed it through the gap, thread the needle, making Her Majesty proud since 2024. Level 6. Fantastic. Oh, I'm going to fall to pieces now. Oh, I'm causing myself all types of problems. Oh, no. Look at it. Didn't even touch it. Didn't need to. Oh, bollocks. Go on, son, do the work for me. Oh! This is it. Sudden death. Oh! No! Oh! Oh, anus! Oh, unbelievable. Shocking state of affairs. Well, anyway, ladies and gents, a much shorter video tonight. But then not the deepest of games, you know. But I love it. I absolutely adore it. So, you know, and to be fair, what I know about it is what I've told you. I can't tell you much more than that. Whereas in the Metal Slug video, like, SNK has been a huge part of my life. I can't really attest to knowing much about Hello Kitty. So, but I love the game. I absolutely adore it. So what can I say? So thanks for watching. You know, as you could tell, I've had a great time. So you know, stay safe, take your insulin, be good to one another.